In this video, I'm telling about the elective Phygital I did at WdKA Academy. So this was actually the first lesson. We started with an app for an iPhone to 3D scan objects, and I'm not in. I don't have an iPhone, so that didn't work out for me. But it was very inspiring. So I moved on actually to Zephyr. That's a program for Microsoft, which allows you to also 3D scan objects yourself. The first object, the soda can, it didn't work out, but this instant noodle pack, it did work out for me, and I'm pretty satisfied how it came out. Very nice. Then I moved on to the Sense 3D scanner. Was also very cool. I tried a lot of different things with it. Smaller objects, like for instance the cigarette you saw, that doesn't work for me. But I did get to scan like a sick 3D skull, which was actually my how do you say that? My money jar. So that turned out pretty cool. But it was like glossy at first, so I had to spray paint it matte white before I could properly scan it. So that was quite a process, but in the end I think it was very much worth my while and my money jar. So this is actually how the 3D scan turned out. I tried some other stuff with it. As you saw, I also 3D scanned the carabine hook. Didn't actually knew what to do with it. Then I tried something different. I tried to reproduce actually a female body, and it all has to do with my plus plan. Just like the skull you saw, with the joint in its mouth. I'm probably sure you noticed that. It all has to do with like desires and addictions. So that's kind of a thing that keeps me busy these days. So I try to like reflect on it at the Phygital Elective. So I try to find something that covers my plus plan and also is Phygital. So I was instantly looking at like, hey, desire and addiction. What kind of addictions are there? So yeah, that's why I turned to the female body, as in sex addiction. And what you see here is like a skull with joints on top of it, because he's constantly in the back of his head thinking, oh, when can I smoke, when can I smoke? That's the whole idea with this one. Didn't turn out to actually making this prototype, but it was really fun just doing all that with the mesh mixer program. Also, I very much have the idea that I learned a lot in a week, in 2 weeks actually, but everything was very high pace. So this is, of course, the female body. This is an anatomical heart that I tried to reproduce with the skulls on the bottom of it, which kind of is a reflection to a pessimist's heart who sees everything from a negative perspective. It doesn't really have to do with addictions, but yeah, it's important for me. And this was getting the actual scan ready. Right now you see the automaker making the support layer for the skull heart. Also very mesmerizing and satisfying to see the 3D printers that work. get a game still in progress. Actually took like 4.5 hours just to create the whole thing. The grid was quite dense. It's a solid thing, it's pretty strong. So I was very satisfied with it as to how it came out. And this is the actual print, how it came out, the 3D scanner, and I had to break off all the support material, and then this is what you get at the end. Then I moved on to making another one. Of course I went with the female booty, and that one was a challenge. It was kind of a trial and error process. Actually it took me 3 attempts just to get it kind of right. Still not very satisfied with it, but of course I can always try to do it again. This is one that turned out not to be the proper settings to get a successful 3D print. So yeah, then I tried to make another one, and the shape is alright, but the layering and the density, it could be better. But I had a lot of fun this elective, and I learned a lot, and I definitely will be trying to find more ways actually to try to imply 3D printing within fashion and not just buttons. I really want to see how I can step up my 3D printing game. So I hope I will make some really nice projects with the things I've learned. And that's about it.